Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Austin of The Lone Few, and we're back now with some more Modern Warfare Remastered secret spots. We got Strike, Countdown, Pipeline, 3 of the 6 new maps released in the December update. So these are secret spots, different jumps and spots, some glitches, not all glitches. Don't yell at me in the comments when they're not glitches. And a lot of this is going to be kind of testing what worked in COD 4 and what has carried over into Modern Warfare Remastered, because a lot of it does, but some of it does not. So today we're circling the ones that do. Now, if you want to skip to a specific map, there'll be time codes down in the description. You can click straight to Strike, straight to Countdown, Pipeline, etc., etc. So let's jump right into it. So first, let's hop over to Pipeline. So what you're going to want to do is hop out onto the back roof over here, kind of just go back to the corner, and you're going to see in a second right underneath this awning, there's these little planks that you can hop down onto. Just walk straight off the roof, and you kind of just have to time it right to hit that hole. As you go through, you got some nice lines of sight over here. Of course, you're also above a lane of the map, so you can actually shoot people as they're running back and forth. You can also walk along like the edge there, get over to the other side of this little overhang. Same exact sort of deal over there. Now you can actually also get on the opposite side under that awning over there. So if you jump from the ladder building over onto this wall, and then you kind of slightly have to strafe jump over to the edge over here, you can kind of just hug the wall and you can go the entire length of this thing. There's no planks on this side, so you're gonna have to be careful about where you step. But it's the same sort of thing, just reversed. Great lens of sight. Great hiding spot. And now going inside that building that we were just hovering around for a little bit, if you climb the ladder and then just come down up onto this wall, you can get on top of this wall. You can walk around the sides of it, go across these girders. You cannot get on those copper pipes. They're not solid, so just, don't jump on it. Like, it looks like you should be able to go all the way over to the left there. You can't, unfortunately. That would have been cool. Then there's another strafe jump just off of the balcony of the opposite building, the other big building. Just got to kind of strafe jump over onto this toll booth. And you can also, I don't think we show it, but you can also, there's a van like right behind the view here. You can also strafe jump on top of that that you can't usually get to. So that also might be useful. Probably not, though. Then in the same area, there's kind of a really pointless spot. If you just go from the awning, you can kind of just like walk straight up onto the archway there and then hop on over to this wall. There's an invisible wall stopping you from walking at all, but you can just kind of hang out over here. Maybe it could be, a way of like getting the jump on somebody. Michael Myers spots, of course, although I think it's pretty damn easy to knife you from up there. But you have that option. And now venturing inside of that building, if you climb the stairs, and right after, you'll see in a second, there we go. If you go up on top of the red support here, and then you can kind of just jump on over into this break in the wall. It's a nice line of sight. You can see inside and outside the building at the same time. No one will respect you up there. And now everyone really should know about this. I just brought it in because we do have a lot of people who've never played these maps before, so I figure, why not spread the wealth? You can get up on top of these pipes to go between the buildings. Very, very simple, not very useful, but, I figured I'd throw it in. You can also get up onto that van as well. Again, didn't get any footage of white vans, apparently. Next, we got a simple one. If you come kind of to the center back of the map, hop up on top of these barriers, just simply jump your way over across to the barrels, then up onto the fence, and then just a little bit of a sprint jump. You can get on top of the roof of this kind of small little tin building. Some nice lines of sight down through the train yard. You can go all around this whole thing. I'll show you. Can also, have a pretty good line of sight. That way, you actually have some cover there, and you can hop down into the building, like onto the this shelving unit. Unfortunately, you can't go into the corner. For some reason, there's an invisible wall there, but you can hang out up there if you'd like to. Then we have another one that is also kind of pointless, but hey, maybe you can find a use for. If you hop right outside of this this window right here, you can kind of just hang out on this ledge here, walk around. It could be nice. I don't know if there's a hard point or anything in that building. If not, again, Mike Myers, or it could just be novelty's sake. Take your pick. Then you can also jump up onto the canopy of the gas station. You just got to hop up onto this fence and then just kind of sprint jump right on top of it. I believe you can also get onto it from the main rooftop, but this is just another way to get to it from a different spawn. So if you for some reason wanted to get here straight away and you spawned on this side, now you can. And then lastly, we just kind of threw this one in because some people might not know that this exists because they haven't played Pipeline before. If you go from the train, you can hop up on top of these shipping containers. Not all that useful because you might as well just be next to the shipping containers or over on that concrete slab. But, you know, it works. And now hopping over to Strike, there's not too much on Strike. The spots that used to exist were all kind of glitches, and a lot of the glitches were like you phased through stuff they took out, unfortunately. But you can still get up on top of some of these canopies. Just kind of follow the path that I did there. You can get some pretty decent lines of sight. There was another spot that you could get to previously. I believe you could jump or maybe rocket jump up onto that ledge there. Fortunately, you can't do it anymore, so you can get like halfway to this spot. Same sort of thing with this next one as well. You can get up on top of this canopy, but you cannot get to like the second half of this spot, which was, you'll see in a second, I shoot like a ledge off in the corner. You used to be able to hop through the ledge and kind of phase completely through that building. Unfortunately, they took that out. But you know, it still could be nice. No one's gonna suspect you up there if you're shooting down on one of the flags from up here. And then the third one is another canopy that used to be a vehicle to get to another secret spot, but I figured I'd throw it in here anyway. You just basically kind of a sprint jump up onto it, and you used to be able to get into a ledge over on that building to the right. Can't anymore. Kind of sucks, but hey, at least the canopy still works, right? Then this last one on Strike is a little bit different. I kind of left this one in because it has somewhat of a tactical use. So if you hop up onto the trash can and then kind of just hit the corner just right of that dumpster. And unfortunately, you can't crouch next to the wall and still see through this little crack, but you can if you back up some. Very, very good line of sight. Heavy traffic through that little three-way intersection there. No one's going to know you're even here, let alone be able to hit you. So, you know, go check that out. And then lastly, we have Countdown, and there's a couple of these tanks that you can get up on top of around the map. You kind of just have to sprint jump over onto the lowermost part of the tank. And you can kind of, you know, finagle your way around to get up on top of the missiles. I just kind of have to, right now I'm like where you should be landing. It's a little bit slippery. You kind of have to land the jump just right. Crouch under that. Work your way around. There's a bit of a barrier right there. You got to just crawl your way around. Jump up onto the missiles. Very, very good line of sight. You can see the entire map from up here. No cover. But you know, you can get, I think, a couple of kills before you're found out and they ruin your little secret. Same sort of thing on this side. There's another tank in the middle of the map more that you can get up on top of. Just hop up onto these barriers and then do the same thing. Just sprint jump over onto it. And it's the exact same model. So like the same path that you have to take in order to get up on top of the missiles. You know, you have to crouch, then you have to kind of work your way around this little invisible wall and then hop up on top of it. Same sort of thing, same kind of concept. And speaking of missiles, you can also stand on this missile over here. It has no tactical advantage at all in private match, Mike Myers, or in a real game. I just like that you can stand on it and it kind of messes with your view a little bit. You'll see in a second I back up and whoa, now I'm drunk. I like it. And so that's the only reason that I left it in. Then a similar sort of thing to Pipeline. There could be some people out there who have never played Countdown before. So I figured I'd throw this in. You can get on top of the lids to these nukes. That are, you know, scattered around the map. I believe all of them at least. Get some nice lines of sights into the hangars. Any campers in there, you know, you can take them out quite easily. And now for the last one in this video, this has literally no purpose that I can possibly find. If you hop up onto the truck, then you can kind of sprint jump your way over on top of these little barriers. I don't even know what the fuck these things are. Little like wall platforms. And if you really wanted to, you could stay up on here, or you know, you can jump over to the other one, and you can sprint jump your way onto the wheel well over there if you wanted. You know, and maybe this could be tactical in some way, having a total of fucking 2 feet over your enemies. I can't find one, but hey, you know, I figure I'd throw it in. Maybe someone could find a use for it, you know? Throw enough shit at the wall, something's gonna stick. So that's it for Secret Spots, Modern Warfare Remastered, Strike, Countdown, and Pipeline. We're gonna have another video coming out soon with Wetwork, Showdown, and Block, showing you what still works in Modern Warfare Remastered and showing you what doesn't. Now, if we missed anything, please feel free to leave it down in the comments, but maybe, like, actually say, like, what it is. You know, we got a lot of comments on the original videos just telling us, like, hey, you missed one on District, and, like, that isn't helpful at all. Like, describe it so that if we do make a Volume 2, or Volume 3 at this point, because we already made a Volume 2, we can add it in, we can shout you out, and all that jazz. And we can let this commonwealth of spots, you know, grow even further. Because that's the goal here, cataloging all this stuff, you know, putting it together in a nice, easy-to-find space. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like. You should be seeing 2 videos on the bottom left and right of your screen right now. Click those. There'll be other secret spots to the original maps in this game. And some, maybe I'll put Volume 2 down there. Who knows? So yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. See you guys. Peace.